Hey everybody, it's Flyin Ryan here with a review of the Senxiang S42 Exquisite. This is kind of a, I don't know, fairly plain quad other than the circle prop guards. That's kind of really what makes it stand out from the crowd. And they work quite well. Like I've tested with that little Mold King Nano that had the circle prop or circle prop guard around the entire thing. When there's circles like this, I don't know, they tend to work well just because you're always hitting at the same angle or whatever. So they actually work pretty good, except they don't cover up above the top of the prop, so no protection against the ceiling. It comes with a set of spare props and then these little like rubber things, which I think are intended to go to like clip into here and be like landing feet. They kind of have the same shape and a plug to them. However, I just found that they fell off like constantly. So I guess unless you decided to like glue them on there, they don't really work too well. It has a USB charging cable, pretty standard stuff there. A 250 milliamp hour battery. It takes about 40 minutes to charge. And you get about 4 minutes and 50-second flights with the prop guards on. Probably, I haven't even tested it without the prop guards actually, but I would expect, maybe 5 minutes to 5.5 minute flights. I don't think the prop guards are going to make a huge difference because they're pretty light and flimsy. They're not very substantial, so I doubt it makes that big of a difference in the flight performance. It does flips with the right bumper, and then you move the stick in whatever direction you want, and it does a lot of auto throttle before doing the flip, so be sure you've got plenty of room above you or it's going to smash into the ceiling. It only has LEDs here in the eyes in the front, no motor mount or arm LEDs, and you turn those on and off with the left bumper, which I find kind of weird to dedicate the whole bumper button just to turning off LED eyes, because then you've got your rates are on a switch here in the middle. It's a 3-position switch. So, you're trying to fly and then mess with this switch to change rates, and then you've got a button to turn off the LED eyes that nobody would ever want to do for any reason. So why don't put that on a switch and then put the rates up here where I can actually access them? So I thought that was really funny and silly to make you have to mess with the switch in the middle of the transmitter to try to change rates. Let's see if there's anything else to say about this one. No LVC warning, so when it comes to the end of the flight, it just loses power and falls. So yeah, I mean, not really. It's not a horrible quad. It's not a great quad. It's just kind of plain and just it is what it is, and nothing too special about it. I mean, it flies decently, but there's not really anything about this other than the prop guards that makes it stand out from the crowd. So kind of having a hard time saying anything great about it, but again, it's not horrible. So if you think you really like the look or whatever, then this not a horrible buy. So we'll go ahead and give it a flight, and I could show off what it does in flight and see if that interests you. So let's go check it out. Alright, this is the flight review of the S42 Exquisite. Kind of an odd little quad here. No LEDs on this one except for the blue eyes there in the front, which you can turn on and off with the left bumper for whatever reason that you would want to do that. And then the rates are on a switch here. So I would have much rather had the rates on a button and then, put LED control on a switch, or, even if you have it at all. I don't really get the point when it's just eyes. So anyway, we'll start on low rates, and the yaw rate does change. It's a decent yaw, not too fast, not too slow though. There's medium, and then there's high rates. So not a huge difference between medium and high, but you can get some funnels going. There we go. And now this thing gives a ton of throttle before a flip, so I'll start really low here. There's our flip, and I even had some throttle after the flip. Not great on the flip, looked like it was Not too bad though. A little wobbly coming out of it. That one gave a lot more throttle that time. Yeah, it gives throttle before and afterwards. We'll just go back to flying. Does fly pretty decent though. The prop guards actually work quite well too with the, well, not super great that time, but being circles like that, I like those because then you're like, however, whatever angle you hit, you always have the same contact. Yeah, not bad. And no night flying with this one, since you only got those eye LEDs. So we'll just kind of give it a spin for a while, a little bit longer. It does fly quite nice. Just kind of a weird looking thing. Whoa! And it landed on its feet. Let's see if I can fly it out of there. Oh, fail. There we go. Let's fly on low rate, see what that looks like. Yaw's a little slow for indoor flying on low rates. Not too bad though. Alright, well I think that's really all there is to show with this one, so we'll take her in for a landing. There we go. That is the Senxiang S42 Exquisite. Kind of a unique little thing with the circle prop guards, kind of a different look than the rest. But yeah, check the video description for a price and purchase link. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.